A lot of players are just asking for trouble. When playing against Long Pimples, their approach isn't very clear. Coach, should I use topspin power or backspin power? First, just pick one and stick with it. I want to focus on attacking their backspin. In that case, don't serve any no-spin balls. Serve heavy topspin. Watch everyone. A heavy topspin shot. Go for the backspin. Look, a hook serve with heavy topspin. The return will definitely be backspin. So you have more time. Go for that backspin. His heavy shot will always come back as backspin. So when I attack it, it's just like training. I open my racket angle and drive through the ball. Why loop the chop? Watch, I'll show you one. We need to use a back to forward motion. Impact first, then brush for friction. When you attack, when you exert power, come on, the motion must be back to front. Alright, I'm going to attack him now. Come on there. When you attack, the motion must be back to front. If you use an upward motion, you lose power. Second, impact first, then brush for friction. This isn't easy without solid basics. Watch again. I set up this point with my serve. I use my serving system against Long Pimples. Here's another key point. Chen, do you prefer long or short pushes? Do you prefer them shorter or longer? A bit shorter, yes. Including pen-hold Long Pimple players, they all prefer shorter pushes. Know why? First, it's more threatening. Second, it's easier to generate power. Short trajectory, high threat, fast ball speed. Second, I can step in, I'm not pinned back. The Long Pimple player isn't stretched. They can play aggressively. For example, come a bit closer. Mr. Chen, I'll serve a long one, watch. See that? He struggles to find the timing because the ball is too fast. A short ball jumps right up. He finds the bounce point and plays forward. So when we play against Long Pimples, in a serve and attack, try serving long. First, they struggle to time it and just block. Second, the distance from this sideline to that one is long, meaning the ball travels far. Watch me do a side spin serve and attack. Chen, you can chop this. Watch closely. I'll give him a long one. See how much time I have. How long do I have to adjust? Let's do it again. Another side spin. His return is slightly backspin. Side spin. Look how much time I have to adjust. Once more. I wasn't focused last time. Just showing you the timing. Watch how long my stroke takes. How much time. I can readjust. Plenty of time. Now watch a short one. You push it short. Everyone watch. Even if it's backspin, I'll attack. Give me a no spin. Feel the difference. I'll serve another side spin. Watch Coach Han push one. I don't even have time to pivot for a forehand. So when playing Long Pimples, especially one-sided players, let me ask you all a question. A one-sided, pen-hold Long Pimple player. If I serve this ball, can he counter-attack? Can he hit through me? Can Long Pimples attack? What will he do? He can't, right? He'll just block it back. So against a one-sided player, I usually serve two long balls. If you like attacking backspin, serve heavy topspin, a ball with upward rotation, like this heavy shot. If you prefer backspin attacks, serve long, heavy topspin if you want to serve and attack. If you prefer topspin attacks, serve a very long, heavy backspin. I'll serve backspin, Coach Han will block it. Let's say I prefer topspin attacks. So you serve a long backspin, maybe with side spin. If you like attacking backspin, the pusher, serve heavy topspin. And remember this, everyone. Many players get scared of low Long Pimple balls. Here's a trick. To my forehand, push it to me. A light push. See, this is topspin. Topspin. The ball is low, so he drops his racket. Watch. It'll go long, definitely out. Or it pops up. If the ball is low, don't drop your racket, because the ball has no spin. See, out. Any power sends it long. A soft touch. And it pops up. Now, look at my posture. Look at my backswing. Even though the ball has no spin, if we brush the middle top of the ball, with a back to front motion, we can still generate topspin. Watch, I'll keep it low. Here. It can still go over. I have natural upward brush. It will clear the net. So against no spin, use a back to front motion. We can create an arc. Watch my hand. Look at my hand. I'm starting above the table. Watch again. No spin ball. You must start high and loop it, like a topspin attacker. If you prefer topspin attacks, watch again. Level transition. This is how you generate power. If you go low to high, you lose stability. No spin ball, you swing down, the ball flies off. So when you attack is no spin or topspin, don't swing down. Don't drop it. Go back. Boldly brush the middle top of the ball. Let me demonstrate with pen hold. Get the feeling. From the front, Mr. Chen. Isn't this basic? I serve backspin. His return is no spin, right? Watch closely. Level transition. See a no spin, don't fear it. Chen, push to my middle. Feel what Coach Wang is saying. Boldly use a back to front loop. Don't do this motion. Seeing a low, no spin ball. This is trouble. Now, let me address one more issue. That is, how to handle a chopper. Last topic for today, facing a chopper. When they give you a heavy backspin, how do you loop or smash? To key techniques, watch closely. Here, you face a good chopper. Coach, I want to loop consistently, then find the chance for a powerful smash. We all want that, right? Against choppers or long pimples. Coach, he's back. I want to loop consistently, find an opening, loop again. Find another chance, loop, opportunity comes, smash. That's the ideal scenario, right? I'll share 2 techniques today. First, how to loop consistently. Second, how to smash powerfully. I'll explain the body mechanics and racket angle. First, watch my controlled loop. Oh, I'm a bit embarrassed. See how stable it is? Look at the consistency. This is the safe loop. Now adding spin, heavy spin. Spin it, right? Why can I loop so steadily? This consistent, safe looping. Know why? Let me share a principle. First, you must know how to loop backspin. Second, remember one thing. When looping these balls, use your waist for everything. Your fingers handle one job. Using your waist helps you find the ball accurately. Watch. The ball is dropping. I use my waist to position myself perfectly. If I take my racket back like this, I easily miss the ball. I need to load power horizontally, inward. Then open the racket face. Phew, catch my breath. Open the racket face, then make the contact area larger. When you loop his heavy backspin continuously, a small contact area like this easily causes slip. Understand what I mean? When looping heavy backspin, this angle is too closed, too thin. It causes slip, easy to miss. And this racket angle often contacts this part of the ball. The lower part of the racket, Contacting the bottom, the brushing distance is only 3 centimeters. It slips, a thin contact. We need to open the racket angle more. Contact this part of the ball. Watch, use the waist, contact this part. Longer brushing distance. Understand, same for smashing. Open the racket angle. Second, use the waist. Whenever you want stable loops, use a back to front motion, a lifting feeling. Imagine this is a dumbbell. Find that feeling in your waist. I want that upward lifting sensation. That stabilizes the arc. Using just the arm, maybe 2 to 3 loops. Feel that, this ball, I looped it to light, dwell time to short. Watch again. This is arm only. See, the ball floats, no spin. This one goes into the net. Wrong racket angle, as I said. My waist turns back and right, then forward with a lifting feeling. Use the waist to carry the ball. This is the safe loop, remember. Look, watch. The ball stays on the racket. Watch my waist, I'll exaggerate. Make the motion bigger. Feel it? You're using your waist to carry and brush the ball. Use the waist to support the friction. Don't just tap it with your arm. My motion just now. Thank you for the follow. When playing against inverted rubber, you must find that feeling I just showed. Could you see my back, my waist position? Here. Let's loop 10 in a row. Open the racket face. Brush the middle, slightly upper part of the ball. This gives longer friction, longer dwell time. Second, use the waist for positioning. Generate power sideways and back to the right with your hips, legs, and feet, then release it forward. See how easy it is to miss when I do it like this. Like this, to thin, and it misses. Now watch me use my hand to bring it down. See, thin contact, and it misses. Watch my waist, see how it moves. My waist moves sideways, act to the right. Right. Okay. Watch this. Lateral transfer. Let me go again, here we go. Yes. It's not even tiring. You just need to talk and play at the same time. This method is very stable. Now, let me show you the second technique. Watch how I attack the third ball. He's putting heavy backspin. So much spin. The key is simple. The higher and loopier you lift it, the more spin comes back. I can't contact the top of the ball. That means the racket angle can't be closed. I have to open it. Contact the middle of the ball. Contact the middle, or even slightly below the middle, is fine. You need that solid contact. Then add explosive power. Watch this third ball attack. Watch my racket angle for the third ball. Watch the angle. Never rotate your waist downwards. When you attack, don't go down and up with your waist. You must rotate back and around. Second, take the ball at its peak. Step in and meet it. Don't wait for it to drop. You can't lift it then. Once it drops, you can't execute this shot properly. If the ball drops and you brush the top, watch. The ball drops, you brush the top. It slips, right? Brushing the top against heavy backspin causes the ball to slip. If I brush the bottom, it becomes a high, slow loop. On the descent, like this, it turns into a high loop, right? On the descent, it's a high loop. So I have to take it at the peak, or just before the peak. Watch closely. The racket angle must be open. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm not going down. No need to go down. Just shift your weight back and to the right, back right, and the racket face must be open. Second attack. Okay, 1. See that? When you attack backspin, first, you need power to overcome the spin. Second, the timing. Third, upon impact, you need that snapping friction. This is crash and wrap. You attack with crash and wrap. Okay, 1. Feel it now. When you want to use power, you have to Coach Han is also an expert at this shot. Chen, you can't attack this ball on the descent. Right, if you attack on the descent, you can't loop it, can you? Let me do it one more time. Okay, 1. Hear the sound from my racket and watch my weight transfer. I just mentioned the contact point, then move forward, crash to counter the spin, then wrap to create the arc. But crashing isn't just hitting flat. Look, it's not like this. That's just a flat hit. It flies out. It's crash, plus the arm closing with external rotation and internal rotation for friction. Feel it? Watch my racket angle. I'll do it in slow motion. Get it? Look at my racket angle. Look at the angle now. I'm standing here. This is the contact point. Again, watch the angle. This is how you make a solid attack. When everyone attacks backspin, aim for the middle, or slightly below the middle of the ball. You must attack like this. Make solid contact, then wrap to create the arc. When attacking a no-spin ball, you attack the middle top. Use this racket angle. Back to front, this angle. When you attack your opponent's no-spin ball, contact here. Crash and friction. For heavy backspin, contact here to attack. Let me recap the contact point. The ball contact point. It's the rising phase, the peak, or just before the peak, the early peak phase. The peak and early peak are the best times to attack. On the descent, if I try to attack, I can only brush the top of the ball. See, because it's dropped, if I attack, I can only brush the top. If I open the racket angle, it becomes a high loop. See, don't attack on the descent. Attack at the peak or early peak. One more time. Ah, feel it now. Chopping this ball is also a strength of Coach Han. Watch, after he chops one, the next ball is in attack. Go. Watch his timing. Look at Coach Han's timing. Same principle. It's the same idea. Come on, listen to the sound of the racket. Hear that sound from the racket. Not just a pop. It's a solid crash followed by a rap sound. Not just a single pop. Got a chance to see it. Great shot.